Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this little bonnet for a baby between 3 and 6 months old. I used 4-ply baby yarn with a 3mm crochet hook, and I did this little bonnet to match this little dress that I already showed you. Down here in the information box, I'll leave you the link to this tutorial, so be sure to check that out. Okay, so I hope you like it, and without further ado, let's get started, and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'll be using this 3mm crochet hook, and today I'm using this 4-ply baby yarn. It's by James C. Brett. This is the brand. It's super soft 4-ply James C. Brett yarn. If you're in the US, you can use any light number 3 baby yarn. I like to use Lion Brand baby soft yarn. Okay, so to begin, we're going to make a magic circle. So wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. Hold it right there. Open the circle, grab a loop, pull it through that circle, and chain 2. 1, 2. Now inside the circle we're going to make a total of 12 double crochets. Okay, so like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. Continue like this until you have a total of 12 double crochets, and then I'll come back and show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished making 12 double crochets inside this ring. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this here, and we're going to close this circle like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to join to the first double crochet. So right on top, insert your hook. This is the first double crochet, and join with a slip stitch. The 2 chains do not count as a stitch. So now we're going to just pull this yarn back here so that this circle here closes. Now for the second row, chain 2. The 2 chains never count as a double crochet. In this row, what we're going to do is on top of each one of the double crochets, we're going to make 2 double crochets. So beginning on top of this first double crochet, make 2 double crochets. This is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. Then into the next, make 2 double crochets, and so on, like this. At the end of this second row, we're going to have a total of 24 double crochets. Okay, so continue like this, and I'll meet you at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have a total of 24 double crochets. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet right here and join with a slip stitch. And that's how we finish the second row. Now for the third row, you're going to chain 2. The 2 chains never count as a stitch. Now in this row, what you're going to do is on top of the first double crochet, which is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch, we're going to make 2 double crochets. On top of the next, make 1 double crochet. On top of the next, make 2 double crochets. So this is how you're going to continue for this row. You're going to make 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, like this. At the end of this third row, we're going to have a total of 36 double crochets. So continue like this, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third row. I have 36 double crochets. Now to finish, we're going to go to the top of the first double crochet right there and join with a slip stitch. And this is how we finish the third row with 36 double crochets. Now for the fourth row, you're going to chain 2. The 2 chains never count as a double crochet. Now in this row, what we're going to do is into this same stitch where we did the slip stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then into the next 2 double crochets, you're only going to make 1 double crochet. So that's 1 and 1. Okay, now into the next double crochet, in this case it's the 4th double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And into the next 2, these 2, only make 1 double crochet. So your repeat sequence is going to consist of 2 double crochets, then 1, 1, then 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So that at the end of this fourth row, you're going to have a total of 48 double crochets. So continue like this, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this fourth row. I have 48 double crochets. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet right there and join with a slip stitch. And that's how we finish the fourth row. Now for the fifth row, you're going to chain 2, and into this same stitch where we did the slip stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. In this row, you're going to make 2, then 1 1 1, 2 1 1 1, 2 1 1 1, 2. Okay, so into the next 3, you're going to make 1 double crochet on each. 1, 2, 3, and then repeat 2 double crochets into this next, and then into the next 3, you're going to make 1 double crochet on each. So 1 1 1, and then again repeat 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and then 1 1 1. At the end of this fifth row, you're going to have a total of 60 double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this fifth row. I have a total of 60 double crochets. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet and join with a slip stitch. And that's how we finished this fifth row with 60 double crochets. Now for the sixth row, we're going to chain 2, and in this row we're going to do 2 double crochets and then double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, then again repeat 2, and then double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then 2 1 1 1 1. So let me show you. Into the same stitch here where we did the slip stitch, make your first 2 double crochets, 1 2, and into the next 4 double crochets, make 1 double crochet on each. So that's 1 into the next, 1 into the next, 1 into the next, 1. Okay, so here's our repeat sequence. See, we have 2 and then 1 1 1 1. Now we need to repeat again. Into the next, make 2 double crochets, 1 2, and into the next 4 you make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next, 1 double crochet into the next, 1 double crochet into the next, and then again repeat the same sequence. You're going to do 2 double crochets and then 1 1 1 1, and then again 2 double crochets and then 1 1 1 1 double crochet all the way around. At the end of this sixth row, you're going to have a total of 72 double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this sixth row and I have a total of 72 double crochets. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet and join with a slip stitch. And that's how we finished the sixth row. Now for the seventh row, chain 2, and in this row we're going to make 2 double crochets, then into the next 5 double crochets you're going to make 1 double crochet on each. And then again you're going to repeat 2 double crochets and then 5 double crochets. So let me show you. So into the same stitch where we did the slip stitch, make your first 2 double crochets, and then into the next 5 double crochets, make 1 double crochet on each. So double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, that's 3, double crochet, that's 4, and then double crochet, 5. Okay, and then again repeat 2 double crochets into the next, 1 2. Okay, these 2 go into the same stitch, and then into the next 5 you're going to do double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then again repeat 2 double crochets and then 5 double crochets follow that. Okay, at the end of this seventh row you're going to have a total of 84 double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 7th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have a total of 84 double crochets. Now, to finish, we're going to go to the top of the first double crochet right there and join with a slip stitch. And that's how we finish this row. So here, what we're going to do in this next row is I'm going to chain 1, and into the same stitch here, I'm going to make a single crochet. Then all around, that's all I'm going to do. It's just 1 single crochet on top of each one of the double crochets. So continue like this, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this row of single crochets, and I have 84 single crochets. If you have 1 or 2 stitches less or more, it's okay. Just join here to the beginning with a slip stitch. And this is how we finish this row of single crochets. Now for the next row, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. Now these 3 chains in this row do count as your first double crochet. So now I'm going to skip 1, 2, and into the 3rd single crochet right there, I'm going to make a fan of 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Now skip 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, make 1 double crochet. Skip 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, make a fan. So double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Again, skip 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, make 1 double crochet, and then again skip 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, make your fan. This is how I'm going to continue for this row. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, then skip 1, 2, and into the 3rd single crochet, make a double crochet, and then again skip 1, 2, and into the 3rd, make a fan. Now continue like this, and I'll meet you right about here. We're going to leave this much open. This is going to be the back of the head, so I'll meet you, I would say, around here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I finished by making a double crochet here at the very end so that it matches here to the beginning. So between this first double crochet and this last double crochet, there's 12 single crochets here in between, and I have a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fans. If you have maybe 1 or 2 stitches less or more here, after you do your last double crochet right here, then it's okay, don't worry about it. So here the important thing is that you end with a double crochet. So now what we're going to do for the second row of our pattern is you're going to chain 3 and turn. Now inside each one of these fans, you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets like this, and each one of the double crochets that are between each fan, you're always going to work them into either a front post double crochet or a back post. Since this is the back or the inside of the hat, we're going to make sure that this double crochet here is worked into a back post double crochet. I want to make sure that these double crochets are always facing in the same direction. So if we're working on the right side, then you're going to make a front post double crochet. If you're working in the wrong side, then you're going to make a back post double crochet, just like I did here. Now inside the next fan, you're going to do the same thing, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and then we have the next double crochet, so work that into a back post double crochet, and then again repeat your next fan. Continue like this all around, and I'll meet you here at the end right here to show you how we're going to finish the second row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this second row to our pattern stitch, and we have these 3 chains here at the beginning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch the 3rd chain right there and make a double crochet. And that's how I'm going to finish this second row. Now for the third row, you're going to chain 3 and turn, and in this row, since this is the right side to our baby bonnet, the double crochets that we have here in between each of the fans, in this row we're going to work them into front post double crochets. In your next row, you're going to do the exact same thing we did on the second row, which is work your double crochets into back post double crochets. So here inside this first fan, do the same thing. You're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Then we have the double crochet, so you're going to work a front post double crochet, and then inside the fan work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and then again front post double crochet. This is how we're going to continue for this row. When you're finished with this row here, you're going to go to the top of the 3 chains here. Into the third chain, you're going to make a double crochet, then turn and then work your fan, and then work a back post double crochet on each one of the double crochets in between, and then repeat this third row. I'll meet you at the end of this row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the 7th row, so in total I did 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here for the 8th row, you're going to chain 3 and turn, and inside each one of these fans you're going to make 5 double crochets. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to work your back post double crochet, and then again inside the next fan you're going to make 5 double crochets. This is how you're going to continue for this 8th row. So you make your 5 double crochets, that's 5, and then work your back post double crochet. Continue like this all the way to the end, and I'll meet you there to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 8th row. Here to finish, we're going to pinch the 3rd chain and make our last double crochet here at the end. And that's how we finish the 8th row. Now for the 9th row, chain 3 and turn. Here what we're going to do is we're going to work 5 front post double crochets into this 3rd double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to make 5 front post double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can make 6 if you want this to be a bit more wavy. Let's try 6. I'm going to do 6 front post double crochets. See, that's what it looks like. Okay, and now we have the front post double crochet. In this front post double crochet, you're going to make 1 front post double crochet, then you're going to slide this front post double crochet down that post and then grab it like this, so that we work in this space here, right here, this space here. We're going to now work 6 double crochets. So see, there's 1 now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, see, and there's the wave right there. So it goes down and then up. So now into this next fan, find your middle double crochet, which is this one here, the 3rd one, and work 6 front posts double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go to the front post double crochet, make 1 front post double crochet, then slide this down like this, slide it down the post right there, and in this space right here, that's where you're going to do your 6 double crochets. Make sure you grab it here to the side like this and pinch it right here so that you have this space here, and that's where you're going to do your 6 double crochets. So that's 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now go to the next fan, find your middle double crochet here and work 6 front posts double crochets. And there it is. That's all we're going to do. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so continue like this all around this part here, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end and this is what it looks like. Okay, so here to finish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to go here to where we have the 3 chains, and I'm going to let go of this loop, grab the loop, or insert your hook like this through the inside of the 3 chains, and then grab this loop, bring it through the front like this, chain 1. Now we're going to turn, and here what we're going to do is we're going to work single crochets around this part here. This is so that it looks a lot prettier once it's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into 4 of the 5 double crochets that we have here. Remember, in this last row we did 5 double crochets. The double crochet right in the middle is where we did these stitches here on top. So we're going to skip those. So we're going to do the 2 here, skip this next one, and then the 2. So, and then continue along here. This one we're going to do, this is the double crochet or the front post double crochet, so we're going to do that. So let me show you here. So into this first double crochet, make 1 single crochet, into the next single crochet, skip the next one, and into the next make a single crochet, single crochet, and then this is the stitch right in the middle, the one where we did the front post double crochet. So put a single crochet there, and then single crochet, single crochet, skip the next, and into the next make your single crochet like this. So this is all I'm going to do around this part. So continue like this, and I'll meet you at the end to show you what we need to do next, and that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm here at the end. This is what it looks like. As it is, it's done, but I'm going to do 1 more row, and you'll see what I'm going to do next. So here to finish, I'm just going to make my last single crochet here, and then we have the 3 chains. I'm just going to go into here to the side like this and make my last single crochet right there. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so here we're going to chain 1 and turn. And here what we're going to do is we're going to slip 1, chain 1, slip 1, chain 1. So beginning here into this last single crochet that we did here, or the first one in this row, you're going to make a slip stitch, chain 1, into the next, insert your hook and make a slip stitch, chain 1, into the next, insert your hook, slip stitch, chain 1, insert your hook into the next, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1. This is all I'm going to do until it's done. And I think it gives it a nice look. It's a pretty little trim and very easy to do. So I'm going to continue like this for this last row, and then I'll meet you here at this other end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I finished making this row, and that's what it looks like. I think it looks very pretty. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to go along this side and make single crochets. So here I'm going to chain 1 here at the, now here I'm going to go into this last stitch that we did right there and make a single crochet. Then along the very edge here we have the 3 chains or the double crochet, 3 chains, double crochet. So into each one of these spaces I'm going to make 2 single crochets like this. So continue like this, and I'll meet you right about here to show you what we need to do here around this part. Okay, I'm right here right before this last double crochet, and I have 15 single crochets between this first one that we did and the last two that I did here. So here we have this last double crochet. We're going to skip that, and we're going to go directly into the first single crochet for this part here. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch there, and make a double crochet. Now here we're going to work double crochet, so we have 12. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's how we're going to work this part here. Now we're going to skip these chains here and go directly to this next double crochet, and in here we're going to make our 2 single crochets, and then work our way up, just working 2 single crochets on each one of these stitches until we come up here. I will meet you here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished making these 15 single crochets right here, which is the same number of stitches we had here on this other side. So now here we're going to chain 3 and turn, and here we're going to work 1 double crochet on each one of these single crochets. So beginning into this next stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now we're going to go along this back side here. We have 12 double crochets. So here I'm going to skip this first one, and into the next one I'm going to make my first double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double crochets. Skip this last one and then go into the first single crochet here and finish by making these last 15 double crochets, just like this. And this part should look like this. Okay, continue like this, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I finished making these 15 double crochets, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn. Here we're going to do the same thing we did here around this part here. So into this first stitch, insert your hook and make your first slip stitch, chain 1, into the next, slip stitch, chain 1, into the next, slip stitch, chain 1. This is all I'm going to do all around, so I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I did my last chain here, cut my yarn, and I'm just going to pass my yarn through that last loop, and we just need to hide our ends, and that's what it looks like here. I think it looks very pretty, and our baby hat is practically done. Now what I'm going to do next is optional. I'm going to do a little trim around this part here using this cream white color. It's the same yarn that I have, the same James C. Brett yarn. This is a 4-ply yarn. So I'm just going to insert my hook right here. If you want to do this, insert your hook right into this chain 2 space, grab this loop, bring it through the front like this, and chain 1. Now into the next stitch, which is a double crochet. Go in, grab a loop and make a slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, and so on. This is all I'm going to do all around. So just continue like this, making these chain 1, slip 1, all the way to the other end. And that's what it looks like. I think it makes it look a lot nicer, and this part stands out a little bit more. Okay, continue like this, and I'll meet you here on this other end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished making this row here, and that's what it looks like all around. Here, all I did was I did a slip stitch into this double crochet and then cut the yarn and pass the yarn through that last loop, and this part here is done. Now, you can weave a ribbon or satin ribbon around this part here, or you can just tie a ribbon like I did here on this end. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.